So my Guitkits people. So I just came back from the swap meet, man. Had a good day, man. I had a good day. I had three guitar catch, man. And I think at least one of them, the one we're doing right now, is going to become an episode of one of my little shows here. The other two probably not. No, they get buried. But let's talk about the one that is going to be an episode, and that's this guitar that we're going to talk about. Right? Follow me. You want to go outside for some air? Put it on pause, man. Anyway, man, so I was already two guitars deep. It was the end of the day, man. I was getting hot. I was sweaty. I was wearing a fucking face mask. You know what I'm saying, man? Pandemic is still in effect, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to wear a mask, but you know what I mean? I figure, you know what I mean? I have a good one. I got like an old, like a dust mask, man. It was my pandemic mask. It's the first one I wore. Like back in March, man. Back in the video I made, man. My first pandemic-related video. Anyway, man, it's all dirty. You know what I mean? This is my, you know what I mean? My flea market mask now. And I look like terrible. You know what I'm saying? I'm carrying around. I look like Boba Fett, man. I'm carrying around two guitars. You know what I mean? I'm at you know what I mean, the end of the hall, man. And I seen this old grandmotherly type, you know what I mean, who sort of like catches my eye as I'm like stumbling up the path, you know what I mean? These two hunking guitars in my, you know what I mean, under my arm. And she just sort of reaches out the back of her table and props up this little guitar. She's like, $25. And I was like, oh, it's like, what, you think I like guitars? And I was joking around because I got two guitars in my arm, you know what I mean? And like a mixer and like I got a whole bunch of stuff, man. I was carrying, you know what I'm saying, man? I had a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I can't carry, it was $25 even. Look, that was a nice guitar, you know, it's a nice Ibanez guitar. You know, I mean, I quickly look at the label. It was a Chinese, you know, guitar from '99 with a G designation, which I think is like a Fujigen, you know what I mean, distributor, you know what I mean, of the original Chinese product, man. That was the first year Ibanez was making Chinese guitars. I was like, ooh, it looked pretty nice, man. Had a sticker on it. I don't like stickers, you know what I mean. I just kept walking on, you know what I mean. I made some comment with her, you know what I mean, about how I had a Korean Ibanez similar to that. You know what I mean? And she's like, oh, this is a Chinese one. And I just kept going, you know what I mean. And I turned around, you know, shortly after that, because I couldn't do it anymore, man. You know, I mean, I had too much stuff. And I'm walking behind the tables because there's no people around here, you know what I mean. And I see the lady, you know, and as I'm coming up, you know what I mean, you know, older lady, and I was like, hey, we take $20 on a guitar? And now I'm a little close to the cars, you know what I mean? And she's like, yeah, I could do that. So she just started talking to me about the guitar. She's like, this is my grandson's guitar. He didn't care for it. I bought it for him as a nice guitar. You know what I mean? And he got a fit one day. He never played it properly. He got a fit one day and threw, you know what I mean, a brick into it. I don't know what she said, you know what I mean? And it just sat in the corner. And he put a very obscene sticker on it. A very obscene sticker. It said very obscene things. And, you know, he moved out some time ago. And, you know, I get his guitar now. They're here. I peeled off the, you know what I mean, obscene sticker. And I washed it off because it was crusted on like dust. All dust crusted, you know what I mean? And she was like, you know, talking about this guitar, you know what I mean? And she was telling me about, you know what I mean, the sticker hid, the obscene sticker originally hid like a big, you know what I mean, like huge dent in the guitar, you know what I mean? And I was like, it's okay, lady, you know what I mean? We're talking about a $25 guitar here that I just bought free for $20, you know what I mean? You know, and don't fret, you know what I mean? I walked away into the sunset, and I like passed out when I got the guitar. This is it, man. This is the getter, man. And you can see this is a sticker right here. She told me she put it on. She said, that's his father I bought that to decorate his father's room. You know what I mean? It looks like it's from the 70s, this sticker. You know what I mean? And it's a 99. You know, we'll put it down the slab and look at it, man. But this is like the first, you know what I mean? This videos represent China's entry, man, into the guitar world. They're right now the #1 nation producing guitars. More guitars produced in China than anywhere else in the whole universe, man. So, you know what I mean, this is their first round, man, 99, you know what I mean, this is one of the big ones. You know what I mean, Ibanez was the first one. It's a very, very well built instrument, man. I don't know about the sticker, I kind of want to keep it, because it's like got that story, you know what I mean, the old lady and the grandson and shit, you know what I mean. I'm a sentimental motherfucker, you know what I'm saying. So, I think I'm going to try to somehow, like, you know what I mean, because you can feel there's a hole right in here, like a triangular hole. Try to fill it in from behind it, man, and make it like a solid, you know what I mean. I want to, you know what I mean. I want to solidify this shit. So I'm going to flip you around, man. We'll put it down the slab and look at it carefully. There it is, once we focus ourselves. Oh, Granny's gear. Let's get these strings off of here. These are nice strings. Some lucky electric guitar will get them. Be a recipient. Always give the gift of life. Let's put them aside. Take a look at this cracker. What the fuck, man? Oh. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have one of them pins, man. See? We're gonna have to go with an ebony and ivory, man. You know what I'm saying? The missing tooth. Now people say like, oh, what I would do now, right now, is drill that out, man. Drill it out, and you walk it back and forth, and you know, blah, blah, blah. And don't ever do that, man. At this point, man, just put your hand in, right? Oh, senor, don't touch me in that way. You just push it out like that, man. Pop it right out, man. And you can save the string, man. See that? You know what I mean? Hey, man, I can be using it again. Don't drill it out, man. All right, onward and upward, people. All right, so we got the strings off. Let's go inside the hole with the cameraman. Take a look. I stuck my finger in there and it got a big splinter, but it looks like some of the material is probably still there. We're inside here. Let's take a look over there. Take a look at what we can see. Quick, I'm starting to think just by poking around, but all the material's actually still there. Zoom in on that one. I was thinking that I could just push that down. I don't want to ruin that sticker if I don't have to. I think we got to 86 that silly football sticker real carefully. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a look at it from the other side. Oh, we give you a number. We took footy off without any harm. Now look, the obscene sticker still there, parts of it. That's historical, man. I think I said the word cunt. I believe that was on the historical sticker. So let's try to clean this off a little bit. We can just push this in, you know what I mean? Just gotta push it back. Oh, I got it. Oh no, this is hepatitis. What? Let's push that in there and glue it up. All in a day's wake. Gone. That obscene sticker was no match for a little bit of goof off, man. You know what I mean? And then I cleaned off the goof off remnants with alcohol. Careful, because you don't want to, you know what I mean? You want to be gluing this shit. So basically, the way it stands is fucked up, you know what I mean? But it's not structurally, you know what I mean? This thing will play like a, you know what I mean, ringing a bell. But it's a little fucked up. So what I'm going to do, there's a piece of wood that fell off the back. So you saw that piece that was chipped out, it straight out fell. And here it is, man. I'm just going to take that, I'm going to put a whole bunch of tight bond on it. I'm going to take that little douche ball thing, you know, this thing, the purple douche ball thing. I'll show you in a second what it looks like, in case you missed it in another douche ball video. And just get that glue in here. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to put this guy, this side up. You know what I'm saying? Like the straight side up. Just right there. Right where the indentation is with lots of tight bond. Should be, you know what I mean, structurally sturdy. You know what I mean? And we'll deal with like a little tiny bit of, you know what I mean, of just cosmetic sympathy afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll put that decal back on there. You know what I'm saying? Case closed. Alright, so it's the next day. We clean off the area. It's solid again, people. See ya. Now listen to me. So now we're going to want to tape around the periphery of this little indentation area with some masking tape. Bring it outside and slather it with some bondo. Let's pull the tape up, you know what I mean? Clean up the mess. This way I don't have to, after it's all dry, you know what I mean? Scrape it off or whatever. Let's put the bondo away and just wait for this to dry. You know what I mean? We're almost there, people. We're down back in the basement again. It's nice and dry. It's rough though, very, very rough. So we're going to get rough when it gets rough with us, man. We're going to take a piece of 60. You know what I mean? This guy's been used a little bit. We smacked him around a little bit. And we're just going to knock this down. You know what I'm saying? Knock it down flat, folks. Keep it on the block. Don't be a hero, Billy. See you in a minute. Wear a mask with this, too. Wear a mask like it's April of 2020. sucker. We got it right down where we want it to be. So we're going to rinse this off with water, peel back this tape. You know what I mean? Just like a spray bottle, you know what I'm saying? Clean it off and I'll see you in right 1 second. Alright, so it's nice and clean, it's nice and smooth. It's nice and sheeny and all the other parts and places. So I got the old decal sticker out. We got it cleaned off, backside out. It's pretty much dry now. We're going to put a little bit of rubber cement on there. You can actually see it was two old stickers from my son's room. I don't like the way Christopher talks back to me and the friends he's seeing with their scraggly hair and the chains hanging off of their wallets. Fuck them. So, we're going to put a little bit of rubber cement on the back. A little tiny dab, do you? Put exactly where it was. Right where Granny put it on. A little bit of the obscene cunt sticker. You know what I'm saying? Might have said cunt. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping it said cunt. Probably didn't. Anyway, you know what I mean? No one's going to tell, and it's going to be a lot more structural. And it's going to feel like one piece. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The unaccustomed observer would have no idea about this little flaw. You know what I mean? It feels good. All right, so I want to see you on on the next tip, people. Sorry about that. Got a horse in my throat. I only put the sticker on there because Christopher put an obscene sticker on there. I had to use this sticker. The sticker said C-U-N-T, cunt. Cunt pussy. So anyway, Christopher also didn't look like he was very much of a player, man. He barely played the damn thing. He used it more to hurt me and my emotions when I told him to clean up. Christopher, help clean up, goddammit. You know I have spinal stenosis. Come down here. Fuck you, Granny. Is that the new guitar I bought you? You son of a bitch. Listen. There's no wear on here, but I'm going to do a little, you know what I mean? I'm going to blacken these frets and just go over it. You know what I mean? Smooth it out. Just in case, man. You know what I mean? One of Christopher's little tantrum might have knocked one a little bit of fray. We want a straight path, man. We're going to do a fret job. Grease it up, and I'll see you when we're all greased up with mineral oil. The beauty of mineral oil, man. Mineral oil, sons and daughters. I'm gonna let that set for a nice 45 minutes. Look at that, it's just greased up, man. We got all Christopher's grime off there, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll wipe that off in about 45 minutes. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna coat all the rosewood with butcher's wax, people. We're gonna go over the body right now with some carnauba wax, man. Before that, we took care of some odds and sods. There's a bad scratch here. You know what I mean? It was like really, really bad. We just sort of, you know what I mean? We rubbed it, and then we polished it. Now it's, you know what I mean? Hey, look, you know what I mean? Christopher's tantrum was terrible. It was his turn to bathe grandfather, and he didn't do it. He threw this into the wall. Broke an old frame of Cousin Mildred. I was furious, livid. Livid. Anyway, man, we're going to go in there with a little furniture marker, man. This guy look right. I don't know, man. Maybe this guy. Maybe a little bit of both, man. A little bit of both, man. Speaking of which, I did a little bit of home soldering, man, on this, man. I fixed it, man. See that, man? I got some low, like real, you know what I mean? Low viscosity crazy glue, and I held it together real tight. And then after a minute, I dumped it in this, you know, big vat of this baking powder, baking soda, whatever it is, man. And it got real hot. Fused together, man. I don't know if it's gonna hold up. And I got these strings, man. These are like earlier, you know, Chinese strings from like, I don't know, about 20 years ago. These are official, man. Look, it's got the hologram on it. The official logo, Mr. Cyanide. We kill Americans all like you. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just clowning, dog. This is copper, man. I love these, man. It's like throwback, man. Everything's like phosphorus. Aluminum phosphorus now, man. Get the funk. Look at these, man. Look at these, man. When you see it, you'll be like, oh, man, he's got the funk, man. Look at that, man. The reds, man. His friend Todd always smells like marijuana. I saw him rifling through grandfather's trousers the other day. It was very unsettling. Very unsettling, Christopher and his friends. Look how beautiful red they are, man. Man. So let's get this guy all, you know what I mean, filed up. We get a nice shiny coat of this on there too, man, so that we look like new lease on life when we do those glam shots, man, because we're ready for it. Grandfather. Beautiful, man. Glowing, man. It's like you can see a face in the guitar, man. A face in the shadows, man. That's weird, New Jersey, bruh. The Ibanez. PF5NT. The PF is for performer. Performer man. American man with American girlfriend. Bring your girlfriend to my boat. I have private boat. I show her all my luxury good. Nondescript tuners, but look at those. Strings, man. Shining like a beautiful copper new penny, man. Shining like a copper penny, man. Look at it, it's got a D mint mark, man. These are the kind of strings that came with a lot of us kids that grew up, you know what I mean, with our first Korean Chinese guitars, you know what I mean, in the late 80s, early 90s. All had like a set of these strings that, you know, came with the guitar. And they lasted forever, man. You know what I mean? Till one of them broke, and then we had to go down to a real music store and get like the Martin ones, which were the phosphorus blonde, man. So it's like living my childhood playing this, man. But they got that jingle bristle, man, of a new guitar. New cheeseburger guitar for a new generation, man. Bringing them back, man. Old stock strings from the early 2000s, man. Beautiful back, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a gorgeous back. I like a back there. Like how it shines in the sunlight. That's the way we do it. Anyway, man. Not much else to be said about this beautiful, beautiful guitar. You know what I'm saying? Came out great. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know why you didn't take care of it in a more mature manner. You could have put a sticker on there that did not refer to a genitalia. That's just disrespectful. Grandfather always said it's because he had an undescended testicle. He wet the bed till he was 15. We all knew that. Anger shows itself in ugly manners sometimes. You know that, don't you? Do you like some crimpets? Listen. You know what I'm saying? Those crimpets came from the flea market, man. That was 3 for 1. They expired 3 weeks ago, bitch. Put that away, man. You know what I'm saying? Friends with me be like, hey, man, let me pull this lame thing off, man. I mean, no, man. My aunt put that on, man. You know what I'm saying? My aunt. My cousin Christopher, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Let's hear this fucking stupid guitar, man. It sounds stupid good, man. Stupid good, man. Word. Whatever company would manufacture such a profane, obscene sticker should be prosecuted, in my opinion. It's against public decency and morale. It's obscenity. Obscenity. Christopher was a good boy with a nervous system. I don't even know you, Christopher. I'm sorry, man. I don't even know if your name was Christopher, bro. Anyway, last week I told you guys a story about my great luck in crossing paths with Pete Seeger. You know, and I wrote him a letter. You know what I mean? And part of the thing that I wrote him in his letter about was recording by Vernon Dalhart of the Big Rock Candy Mountain. Pete Seeger recorded a great version too. The Smithsonian's Folkways recording is excellent. It's not the live version, the shorter one, the medley one. Anyway, man, nothing beat Vernon Dalhart's. And Pete Seeger thanked me for bringing that to his attention, man. He told me he listened to that like 5 times, the link I sent him. So I touched Pete Seeger by a song recorded in 1927. Rest in peace, Vernon. Rest in peace, Mr. Pete Seeger. In the big rock candy mountain, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes, and you sleep out every night. Where the boxcars all are empty, and the sun shines every day on the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees and the liquors band and the Paramount Rock. And I'll see you next fall in the big rock candy mountain. God bless you all, man. Peace be with you. Wash your hands, Christopher. The Ibanez PF5NT for natural. T is for Thomas. That was Cousin Thomas's football sticker right there. He was a